Good morning. Hey, you guys, it is August the 28th, and it's been a long time since I posted a video. FYI, I will post the clips that I've been taking these past few weeks, but never posted because I'll have like the beginning of my garden experience, and not the end or the middle or whatever. So I'll post them later. But today, on the 28th, these two smaller beds were gifted to me. It's two of them, y'all, on the other side of that table. I put them together a couple of weeks ago. You know, life happened. And so today, this morning, I filled them with soil, this Kellogg's potting mix that you see, this bag right here. I put down underneath my beds, just like the other ones, chicken wire and weed fabric, just so nothing would dig in up under into the bed. But the chicken wire that I have is not the same size as chicken wire under the first two beds, because I didn't know chicken wire came in the size when I ordered them online. So these holes in this one are 3-inch holes, maybe 4, something like that, and the ones before are 1 inch. So I should have kept with the smaller. But anyway, I just used what I had. If you're gonna make it do what it do, I lined them with cardboard. I put the Kellogg's potting mix in there. I have a bag of manure, but I don't think I want to mix that in this morning. One, because I'm tired, and I still have to go to work today. So, but I put the fabric down, nailed them in with the landscaping nails or staples, landscaping staples, and then I picked up 4 bags of mulch. So I mulched around them just to keep the grass suppressed. Ignore the part that's not suppressed, okay? And the part that didn't get weed whacked, because for some reason the lawn people, they'll weed whack your stuff that's grown on the fence, but the stuff by the garden bed they don't want to weed whack for some reason. So I'll have to do that myself whenever I get to it. Here in Michigan, zone 6A, we are supposed to get some 100-degree weather sometime next week. So I'm really trying to get my beds together. I have a bag of compost to put in both of those beds. That's not going to happen today either, because I have seedlings on my porch. So the compost mixing in and planting of the seedlings will probably commence tomorrow. I'm not harvesting any vegetables, but I'm still getting tomatoes. I found out why my beefsteak tomatoes aren't beefsteaking, okay? So it's just lack of fertilizer. You don't know what you don't know. My turnip greens that were doing well, I cut them down, and all of a sudden now, they were growing. Something's eating them up. My mustard greens that were in this bed right here, something eating them up. That's fine. You know why? Because I have turnips and mustards and collards started on the porch, and they're going to go in the new beds. And I'm going to dust them with diatomaceous earth and pray that kills whatever it is that's in this bed. Number 2, I didn't know that bush green beans don't keep making. Yeah, I didn't know that. So I'm going to pull those up because my lima beans are coming in. So that's a good thing. So I'm still getting tomatoes. I'm getting lima beans. In the middle of the bed number 2, I planted spaghetti squash and my Jack B. Little pumpkins. I know that this stuff grows in the summer. I know that it takes a long time, but you also know that I'm working on extending my growing season as well. So hopefully, prayerfully, I get a couple of baby pumpkins and a couple of spaghetti squash, because I really want to have some squash to store going into winter. I haven't looked at the okra plant. So this is like a short little update as to what I learned. So tomorrow I'll be fertilizing. I'll be planting seedlings, adding fertilizer to my tomatoes. So I won't have beefsteak tomatoes, but if I get some small slicers, that works. But next year I'll know how to get bigger tomatoes. All right, you guys have a great and a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Maybe.